I'm starving and I have all this like braising greens in my freezer. I'm gonna make some Saag Paneer in my Instapot. I have the panela, which is the Mexican grilling cheese, which is very similar to an Indian paneer. I'm gonna use that as my cheese and we're gonna crisp it up in the bottom of the Instapot. Last time I used this, everyone thought it was tofu, but it's cheese. I like to use this cheese just because it's like more accessible than an Indian paneer. We don't have any like Indian markets where I live or anything. You can definitely make paneer. I've made it from scratch, but this is easier. Then you're just gonna cut your paneer up into like cubes. This cheese is also good if you want to try poutine because it's a squeaky cheese. All right, so I put my Instapot on saute mode and then I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to the bottom and we're gonna crisp up our cheese before we do anything else. And while I'm crisping up the cheese, I'm gonna cut up this onion. Did anyone else watch All's Fair, the Kim Kardashian show? It was literally the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't stop watching. I just finished it. Like, each episode gets more insane. Like, every plot that happens in this show is the most over-the-top, like, ridiculous. And it's not good. If you watched And Just Like That and were like, wow, this is the worst thing I've ever seen, this absolutely takes it. This is so much worse than And Just Like That. How they got Glenn Close to do it, how... Like, I don't know. And it's not even, like, really fun bad. It's, like, it reminds me of, like, you know, on TikTok when those ads pop up that are for the apps that are just, like, weird short movies. It reminds me of that. And I took the cheese out and put it on a plate. And now we're going to put the onions and stuff in here. So I'm going to put the onions in first and let those cook down a little bit and get soft. This is so easy to make. That's delicious. And full of iron if you need iron, if you're an anemic girly. I'm gonna put in some garlic. Like, Kim Kardashian is married to this like football player guy who's like 10 years younger than her. And like spoilers, right away he's like cheating on her and he's apparently a sex addict and they get divorced. And then it just gets crazier from there. Like, Niecy Nash is a single mom with triplet, like, 19-year-old boys and they're all like 7 feet tall and it's weird. There's like an episode where she goes on a date and they're all like, mom's gonna get laid. They're all like singing about how she's gonna get like her back blown out, basically. It's the craziest shit. Every episode something new happens. I can't even get into it. Also gonna throw in some ginger. These are knobs of frozen ginger that I just keep in my freezer and I can pull out whenever I want. So I'm gonna add in my spices. I have ground coriander. Oh, it's empty. No, I know I just bought some. I found it. A teaspoon of coriander, a teaspoon of garam masala. This is a very important spice to have if you're making Indian food. It's in like almost everything. It's just like the spice blend that makes it taste like Indian food. I'm gonna do like half a teaspoon of cumin. Oh my god, this smells so good. I'm so excited to eat this. Like, Glenn Close's husband, spoilers. Glenn Close's husband dies and she lays next to his dead body for like 3 days. Add in like half a cup of water. We'll deglaze the bottom of the Instapot a little bit. Braised greens. And this is like a braising greens blend that I got from my CSA box this summer and just immediately froze. Turned it off saute. We're gonna put our lid on, seal it, and then I'm gonna set it for like 5 minutes high pressure. Okay. It's gonna kill me! All right, we're gonna blend this up. Add your cheese in. Some people use cottage cheese. Like, I guess if you want to be healthy, you can do that. I've never tried it with cottage cheese. Remember when like everybody was eating everything with cottage cheese on TikTok? I'm gonna be a hater. I hate TikTok food trends. They're always disappointing. And then all of a sudden everyone's just like, I'm not gonna say anything else. Sometimes they're good. Which one did I really like? I really liked the girl whose mom did the like, what was that? It was like noodles and then they put like beef and tomato and yogurt. And then they had this like butter they put over the top. What was that? That shit was good. I ate that for like a week straight. Everything else has like disappointed me. The dumpling bake, I didn't like that. Maybe I made it wrong though. I mean, in the defense of the people making these amazing recipes, I guess they're going viral for a reason. Yeah. It's so good though. And it looks like baby poop. So good though. I love Indian food. And I have some rice I made on the stove because my Instapot was in use. I know, crazy. I'm gonna put a little butter on my rice. And this is really good with naan. I don't have any naan. Also, a sub for naan. Just a sub. Not, it's, I understand that it's different, but it's just like tortillas. Sometimes when I don't have naan in a pinch, I'll just heat up some tortillas. But I don't have tortillas either, so maybe I'll heat up some sourdough bread and eat it with that. This is gonna be so good. I'm gonna put some cilantro on the top. Look at that. Eat your greens. Eat your greens, friends. And if you like the squeaky cheese, you'll love the panela. You'll love panela. This is exactly what I wanted.